Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, benevolent light keepers of the Universal One. As Gaia and all her children of the sun are being flooded with gamma plasma waves of adamantine light, all flowing in the way of divine time to our final destination of our new golden age of enlightenment for all. Our local Solaris continues to release waves of light from the Most High through multiple C-class solar flares today and another M-class, maxing at M1.15 at 1830 UTC. We also witnessed 2 more spikes of white light on the Schumann charts as Pachamama's heartbeat rises to amplitudes of 23 Hz and a big blast at 38 Hz. Fifth-dimensional energies flowing in. I have come to realize our 144 code is encoded in this whole month of January 2023. The first month equal 1 and the 22 of the 2024 equal 4, giving us the angelic codes of the 144 to get this year of celebration started right, angels of the new earth. This will help our starseed earth angelics build momentum for our quantum leap and great shift into our freedom timeline and our new heaven upon the new earth. Beginning today and for the next few days, as the planets turn direct, you may come to a fork in the road, into a new trajectory, and may embark on a brand new adventure in your timeline, where a special treasure awaits. We are at the flashpoint in this culmination of celestial galactic energetics, anchoring into the grid and dragon lines of Mother Earth, as we hold the frequency of our 5D New Eden manifestation. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle, with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end, where we release a very powerful prayer for Blue Star Dragon. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And now we continue with Divine Brother of the Light, Krishnamurti. One must always ask questions, doubt, have tremendous passion to find out. In asking questions, you will find out for yourself whether you are asking the right question or the wrong question. In questioning, you are exposing yourself to yourself. And from Divine Angel of the Light, Lightworker 4444. Here we stand at the grand moment, the realization we are divine, the sword of Excalibur singing freely throughout our beings. More awaken as the divine resonant frequency of one opens the frequency of divinity in others, a geometric expansion of the one true Creator's light. We are home. And from Divine Sister of the Light Julia, Arcturian Hathor Contreras. This year may we reach the critical mass of awakening. May we bless and pour love to those who are downtrodden. May we open our hearts and hear its voice and not travel the pathway of the mind. May we come to know, to see our inner sanctum and the truth of its guidance. May we stop acting with lower energies that create wars, pain, and suffering, and instead open our souls and tune in to the ascendant energies surrounding us, and soar with the power of love. Ha'oli makahiki ho. Have a happy new year. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Celia Fenn, 2024, Roses, Dragons, and Diamonds. Archangel Michael declares 2024 to be a significant year in our transformation into the new earth and calls it the Year of the Rose. This is because of 2 things. The rose is a symbol of the galaxy with its spiral shape, and also the symbol of the divine feminine. In 2024, we will focus on reclaiming our place as galactic beings of light as we connect with the golden solar light and the diamond light codes. We will remember more of our galactic journeys, and we will integrate this into our lives as masters in the new earth. We will also connect more powerfully with the dragon energy, as 2024 is also the Chinese year of the dragon. Dragons are powerful protectors of the divine feminine and our inner treasures of abundance and love. As we connect with our inner dragon energy as it emerges, we will feel more powerful and more able to stand our ground. As the dragon energy emerges on the planet, we will also see and feel powerful transformations as the earth begins to settle into her new patterns and grids to express the new earth, and also as she lets go of the old and releases what is no longer needed. The two important energies will be the golden solar energy of the Christ consciousness and the diamond light codes, which are closely connected to the water plasma energies of the galaxy. It will be a year filled with sparkly magic and power, but gentle power, that we focus on love, kindness, support, and self-nurturing. On the lower levels, things will continue to collapse and disintegrate. But we need to focus on where we are going and on building a strong sense of community and circles of light that keep us strong and clear as we build the new. 2024 is, after all, an 8-year that requires us to be strong and to demonstrate our inner power in all that we do. Have a beautiful new year and be blessed in 2024. From CeliaFen.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Shay from Numbers by Shay Numerology, 1-2-24. You should already feel the difference between 2023's mission to reveal the real you and 2024's desire to show new you off to the world. But January is your much-needed buffer zone for time to breathe, adjust, clean up any unfinished business, and make tentative plans for February. Today is all about details and dust bunnies. You can now see what was neglected last year so you could focus on yourself. And you'll want to do some cleaning and clearing. Start small, even though there's much to do. There will be opportunities to tackle the big stuff a little later. Timing and trust are important as this year expands your options. 73 into the 37 coming in, new heaven upon the new earth. From Divine Sister of the Light Victoria Lillianquist. Special message. Good God morning, beloved family. Sharing the message I received from Yeshua to convey to humanity. Our divine beginning is now activated, inviting everyone to unite as we now visualize our new reality, lifting up and out of the old illusional world, calling all the awakened souls to claim our oneness power and vision to hoist up our blessed Gaia out of the old and into our new earth reality. We came here to the specific life cycle from the future to assist humanity through all that has transpired. Those who have been awake from the beginning, and also those choosing to now awaken, we are leaping through a doorway that has never been opened to us before. We have been given lessons, challenges, and endured the tears and loss, watching the movie that the illusional agenda souls would like us to believe and flounder in. Remember, look not behind you, but focus on the future, each day, as we embrace feeling stronger and clearer. We are empowered with clarity and compassion. We rise together in this grand initiation as we choose our joyful, peaceful, new blessed Gaia, a picture we create of our new reality and our divine birthright. We must live each moment in beingness as we become, all that we already are in our higher conscious cell memory. We embrace being the most loving, the best we can be, the most positive, looking forward, leaving the past behind, as we soar through the eye of the needle into our brilliant, celestial time zone. Time to carry out humanity's divine promise, claiming universal peace and love, rebirth, abundance, joy and generosity, oneness, blessings of graduation to our new 2024 reality. Commander Victoria from victoriaslight.com. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Nikki Hamid. New Year message. As 2024 has arrived, the divide between the old and the new appears to be huge. However, people are waking up, emerging, beginning to remember in their droves. It is time to heal every living being on this planet from the disintegration from the old nightmare dream sequence of 250,000 years. You are all healers, lovers of light. It is why you came, to walk your walk through the dream, to learn to keep calm, and bring your love to bear through all you are experiencing, to rise and shine. Now, 2024, it is time. Some of you are choosing to be happy, even when it's rough. Loved ones think you are on another planet, out of touch with what is going on. Well, in fact, you are, because new earth and old are side by side, the former superimposed on the latter, and as one is fading, the other is rising and expanding, glowing and flowing, and you are not out of touch, just choosing to give the old no more of your energy other than the wisdom of love that it has provided to you through your experience of it. How courageous are you? Thank you, thank you. I so love you. P.S. It begins in earnest now, for each to step out as someone who leads in their own choice of love and light, and how that is expressed. Leads through the way you live your life and project the manifestation of your new earth dream out into your own hologram in feeling, thought, word, and deed. And we are not, nor have ever been alone. In your willingness to participate in the great cleanup, we are mighty in the power of our sharing with our vast soul family on the ground and in spirit. Our star family have cleaned out the space invaders' interference, and our vast spirit family are keeping the power of higher dark forces at bay. It is up to us to work together at ground zero to spread the reality of new earth arising in the minds, emotions, and bodies of the waking ones in embodiment. And never forget that all the vast array of helpers apparently are standing back, but they are all in fact closer than they have ever been. They just know that it is up to us, each and individually, our own free will choice, to ask for help when we want it, to make contact within, to befriend them, and ask and be specific for what we want help in. Beautiful humans in love, freeing humanity from its bondage of shadow into light, and in co-creation with heaven and the stars. How absolutely awesome is this? Let 2024 be the year that you show your true colors. Stay the course, keep calm, and carry on. You are headed to become incredibly happy. And from Divine Sister of the Light Joe, Hemant, the silence, the stillness is alive in ways I've never felt before. All barriers are down, no way to distinguish between what is flowing in and what is joyfully bubbling up to meet this sweetness. Outside and inside, a seamless whole. There is nothing but the soft in-breath, the steady out-breath of love. This morning I was woken by a group of intersecting spheres who gifted me an experience, visceral and cellular, and yet very simple, of the singular consciousness that was expressing itself as Daniel lying asleep beside me, as the trees and as the wind dancing together outside, as the soft warm nest of my duvet as me, and I lay there, luxuriating in it all, laughing quietly. Every atom in creation is made of divine consciousness, even those that might be being put to a use we do not resonate with. Every human, every animal, every plant, every rock is made of this wondrous magical being, as is everything that is inorganic too. This world is an elaborate, beautiful game designed so that a singular consciousness might experience this, might experience pretending to be a me, a you, A myriad of disguises created so that more than formlessness can be known. And here we are, the veil drawn back, hurtling at warp speed into our very own arms, a great smile upon our faces. Here's to a blessed and beautiful 2024. And today from Divine Brother of the Light, Sean Caulfield. Happy New Year, the shift from 2023 into 2024. The universal story of time is taking creation through big divine change as we transcend 2023 into 2024. In this process, Earth is raising the vibration of her consciousness to be more and more mature, affecting things to be pure and true to her will, and as creation in human form, we might sense this. Our reality is changing to be something new and more high vibrational. The unfoldings are all part of a paradoxical plan to grow the story of life, both individually and collectively, as one heartbeat of diverse sacredness. The separating forces are dissolving away. The poisons in the mind causing illnesses are being transmuted and purged. On the collective level, what 2024 will bring is that feeling just before we let go. The more we do this, the more we purge old karmic self-sabotaging patterns and we heal. The emanating new heartbeat of divine time is syncing itself with the primordial intentions of the source creator of creation to heal the collective soul and create Earth as a portal, universal love and peace, and to complete the evolution of Earth's collective consciousness to be in resonance with the multidimensional universe. As we sync our light with this understanding, we can grow from our past as we can grow from our future. When you have trauma, you automatically live it, and your story is in a sense growing by taking inspiration from its past, because you are still coming to terms with the heartache you experienced. But at some point we awaken, and we shift from being the victim to being the hero who rescues itself. In doing this, we start to retrieve the light of our future self by working on ourselves internally, stalking ourselves, listening to our self-talk, and being an optimist. We transcend our pessimistic shadow that hooks our mind into insecurity and doubt and being a victim of the trauma. All of a sudden, you are not sick because you have no trauma. You are changing the script of your story to the one you choose for yourself. To a story that recognizes the trauma of the past, but accepts it, and is humble and grateful for the lessons, but lets go of taking it personally, and now leaves it behind to gather dust on the shelf, and grows beyond it. Your future self now gifts you the golden thread of ascension, because you are the master of your life, and you know your passion. You do not allow any outer thoughts to infiltrate you and control you or interfere and manipulate you and take you off course from the destiny of your soul's dream to create a life of harmony, balance, happiness, and inner peace. You are excited to contemplate your new maturity and the new you that is dreaming and birthing with the high vibrational maturity of New Earth. You let go of what you have been living untrue to. You align your mind with your heart because you know that your heart brings balance and trusts what your soul needs. The new galactic 234-day cycle begins today. The phoenix rises, shifting consciousness from seeing the larger view and taking new aim, to appreciation of the growth accomplished and multiplying things to abundance. May 2024 bring inner happiness. It is going to. In gratitude and peace, Sean Caulfield from the universalfrequency.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Yarisa, Consciousness. 2 + 0 + 2 + 4 = 8. Year of abundance and receiving. As we flow into this new year, let us have faith and love in our hearts that all is well, as it always is. The seeds sown and choices made this year set the stage for 2024. What goes around comes around in the best way possible. 2024, a year of abundance and receiving, will reap the rewards of this very transformational 2023, where we were really tested in every way and had to make difficult choices. We can finally sigh a bit with relief as this new year eases off a bit. Yes, we will have challenges, as that is life, but I feel like they will be less intense and not with the snowballing effect of this year. 2023 also brought our beautiful dragon friends to the forefront, as many of us received messages and felt the eagerness and love of our dragons who want to connect. They were preparing for 2024 as well. Dragons represent mysticism, love, warmth, diverse support from higher realms, as well as protection. They will be with us in a very real sense from now on, eagerly awaiting us to share how we need them to assist us. Have faith in who you really are, my loves. Now is the time to strip off the conditioned, socially acceptable false self. Free your authentic self and live a soul-led, heart-centered life. This life is rigged only in your favor. Live it. Thank you for being you. May 2024 bring you only that which is aligned with your highest timeline. And today from Divine Brothor of the Light Diego E. Berman, Ph.D. Increased solar activity and Mercury moves direct, starting the energetic engines. January 2nd, 2024. Dear friends, welcome to the first week of 2024, a time to take a deep breath, relax, and start flowing like a river towards the open ocean. This first week of the year begins with a strong energetic momentum. In the past 24 hours, as we moved through the 1124 portal, the sun emitted several intense solar flares. Those of you who are energy sensitives probably felt this shift in the air as we started the new year. Our physical and energetic bodies are becoming more sensitive as our planet continues its evolutionary journey through the cosmos. Some symptoms you may be experiencing these days could be headaches, mild dizziness, digestive and skin issues, a change in your eating and sleeping patterns, and perhaps some emotional upheavals as well. Please stay hydrated and rest as needed as these solar light codes are processed. On the other hand, the planet Mercury is shifting into its direct motion, which is a positive thing for this first week of the year, energetically speaking. And while Mercury will need time to regulate its orbit, the very day of its stationing direct can be a potent time to initiate new movement in your life. Be patient, but remain confident as you begin to create these new directions and 2024 timelines. The energy during these initial 8 days of 2024, an 8-year, is key for establishing your timelines for the rest of the year. The new frequency started yesterday with the official opening of the 1124 portal. But these higher frequency light codes will be working on us throughout this whole week and into the full moon later in the month. It is normal to feel a bit disoriented and a bit lost during the first week. This feeling shall pass as we get closer to the middle of the month and our bodies adjust to the new year's energies and become more grounded. Simply flow for now. At the same time, some of you may feel ready and excited to get started with all the new projects and resolutions you have planned for this new year. But it will be better to take it slowly and wait until the second half of January to get moving. Even though we are already in the new year, we are still in the transitional phase between the old and the new. Our bodies are slowly adjusting to this shift, and you might be better off using this initial week to be still, relax, and focus on strengthening a solid connection to your spiritual side. An 8-year is a good time for confidently expressing your inner wisdom into the world, but not in a hurried way. Patience, self-control, courage, and well-thought actions are going to win the game. May you have a great first week of the year. We are just beginning to warm up to the new wonderful energies that await for us during the rest of the year. Enjoy these magical 8 days. Much love. We are one. From DiegoBerman.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Natalia Alba. Beloved ones, happy new now. We find ourselves traversing the void that leads us to a new destination. Endings and new beginnings collide at this moment as the 9th universal month of January reminds us, and it is our conscious focus and intention, the ones determining where we are going next. Number 9 symbolizes the phase where many are at this time. A stage for us to be wise, move inward, and focus on our inner light, our truth, to walk among the shadows until we reach the new shore, using only our inner oracle to navigate through our current reality. In truth, we need nothing more than discerning which way is aligned with our God self, and which one does not serve us any longer. And even if the path of solitude is not always easy, it is essential to listen to our inner divine guidance before giving birth to this new reality, in which we have already a higher aspect of us dwelling in it. This is a month for us to focus on gratitude, love, and compassion, as it is very important to bring more illumination, higher understanding, and above all, neutrality into what we are witnessing and cannot change, but we can wrap within divine love. This is a month as well for many to seed or continue doing so if their personal seeding cycle has already started. A month to revise our creations, transforming what we do not wish to experience, or redirecting our energy to create differently. We have started January with a lot of solar activity, for our central sun is massively descending plasma upon us, to continue building our light bodies and monadic connections. We are being called to commune with who we are, reconnecting ourselves to our golden aspects and allowing a higher connection to our soul, monad, and above all, with the God-illumined planes. A month ruled by Capricorn and Aquarian energies, reminding us of the power of the earth and air, governing our planetary heavens during this new year. We have Mars entering Capricorn on January 4th. A few days later, on January 11th, a new moon at 20 degrees Capricorn, together with Mercury entering Capricorn on the 13th and Venus following on the 23rd of January. Capricorn offers us the essences required for us to illumine our human self, for it is what Capricorn does, find self-illumination through conscious inner work. On the other hand, Aquarius helps us to liberate our minds, so we can continue embodying higher truths, as the only way to become enlightened beings. As I previously shared, Capricorn's energies are propitious to help us work with our DNA's telomeres and mitochondria, the ones responsible for our energetic levels and the ones we should heal and reprogram to be able to shift our current bodies. An internal spiritual alchemy process that requires long-term inner work, for it is not easy to shift eons of negative programming and inherited manipulations. This is a year to continue with our process of mental and karmic slavery liberation, retrieving our soul and monadic connection as we continue seeding the new harmonic earth that is already being anchored in a parallel fifth-dimensional timeline. Every feeling, thought, and act counts. Thank you for thinking and acting lovingly for all. I wish you a thriving and loving January, beloveds, within infinite love from NataliaAlba.com. From Divine Sister of the Light, Judith Kusel. Message transmitted for 2024 and beyond. You are on planetary levels now, going through a total dismantling of the old paradigm, but in an escalated scale. The Intergalactic Federation has decided to increase the ascension acceleration, as all those souls who were involved with this process are now fully awake, and they are now literally paving the way for the new humanity in the new light body form. And all are, like you, asked to lay down the foundations of the new golden age. With this, the dormant energy centers and dormant extraterrestrial technology, which was stored in many places in the earth and in sacred sites, are now being fully activated and will start to make their presence felt, even as they are programmed to now lift off, like a spacecraft, and merge with the new Earth, as was master planned millions of Earth years ago. It is so that those souls whose divine imprint has merged with that time, consciousness merging, will now awaken in much higher measures, and they will then be able, through accelerated shifts and accelerated consciousness shifts, to not only assist with the process of anchoring in these technologies and knowledge into the new Earth, but will be the custodians and forerunners of such, as has happened when Atlantis fell and the high priesthood of Atlantis dispersed beforehand over the earth, to hold the knowledge sacred. Yet this goes back to the time of Lemuria, Avalon, and the Lion Kingdom and Elysium. During this time it is vital to understand that all is dissolving of the old structures and forms on all levels of society, as well as technology, agriculture, eco-management, health services, as all will collapse of the old, and only those methods will remain which are life-giving, life-enhancing, and work energetically towards a great holistic way of life, simple and true. It is the return of the deep respect for Lady Gaia and the New Earth, and working with her, and there will be no need to strip her of any resources, nor to destroy and damage. Humans will communicate with animals, birds, insects, trees, plants, and seeds, and work with them as one. With great love, they will communicate with the elementals and work with them, and communities of light will be norm, where everyone's unique talents, gifts, and abilities serve within the greater community, and where all work together as one. For now there will be unity and harmony, as souls will finally understand that no one is greater or more than any other, that everyone has his or her own uniqueness to live out and share with the greater whole with love. There will be leaders, yes, but these leaders will have served the community with great wisdom, and there will be mutual respect, as leaders will be chosen for their wisdom, their loving service, and their ability to be visionaries who lead the people to ever higher degrees of unity and oneness. When all work together as one, there will be only the desire to lovingly live every single moment of one's life with joy, in joy, and to co-create beauty in all its forms and expressions, and harmoniously so, to honor the soul in one another, and to live soul-empowered lives, to adhere to the universal divine laws and co-create within them. The temples will rise again, the sacred healing places, and vibrant, radiant health will be the norm, and when anyone is out of sync for even a second, immediately the holistic healers will be able to energetically and with great love heal these. There will be temples of sound, temples of love, temples of light, temples of joy, temples of beauty and harmony, temples of celebration of life, as much as the sacred groves will be re-established, the sacred temples of nature and the sacred temples of knowledge, both esoteric and universal. Note that this is a vast transition from the lowest forms of life and life expression, and the highest, and many souls, once fully anchored in the fifth, are already choosing to ascend into the original seventh. Thus, from 2024, huge changes will occur in all forms of life, as animals, birds, insects, and all life and life forms are already ascending into the new earth, and a lot of the seeming extinct species are being reintroduced, and new species from other galaxies and star systems. The waters will be crystal clear again, the air, the fires, and the earth. There will be crystal abodes, where the liquid crystals are then transformed into building material, and as this manifests into more solid form, there will be buildings that will exude huge energy and indeed will amplify consciousness levels and allow multidimensionality to prosper. Teleportation and bilocation will become the norm, as telepathy becomes the norm. Computers will not be necessary anymore, and the new humanity will be able to access information and knowledge directly from the universal energy fields, which holds all information, and such information will be downloaded directly into the higher mind and higher heart, so that it can be applied instantly. Teaching methods will be lovingly guiding the student to apply their innate soul genius with great love, and to access ever higher degrees of knowledge through the same knowledge. 2024 is a catalyst year, and thus it affects dramatic changes in all life and life forms, and a huge acceleration of consciousness levels, and access to multidimensionality in all forms of life and living. At this moment, the Universal Councils and the Intergalactic Federation and Councils are all overlooking the process of not only the planetary ascension, the new Earth and the new Golden Age, but simultaneously the new solar system, Milky Way galaxy, and the universe and counter systems. The new is birthed on all levels as the universe now is lifted into the new creation. Council of 12 and 24 who work at 352 levels of divinity. From JudithKusel.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Karen Lithica, leaders of light. Together we are the custodians. Visualize a world filled with love and peace, of unity and happiness, where manifestation is instant, a community of high vibrational beings. See us in unconditional harmony and love, a multidimensional wonderland. Focus on your heart and connect to us, infinite being you are, together as one with all beings. Sending waves of cosmic love, the Arcturians and Karen from KarenLithica.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Carolyn, 144 God Code. Empress energies are awakening from within, revealing the truth of your love and light. This powerful position of creation was intentionally dimmed due to the external influences. All the healing you have done has shed the layers, returning you to the 0 point of this holy embodiment. You may see the bigger picture now, how you have been persuaded and controlled. You may also see your gifts of creating, knowing exactly who you are. You're breaking through the last bits of fear and anxiety so you can successfully return to this creator being that you naturally are. Receive the intuitive messages that are helping you override the ego so you can own your power. Face the inception point of external energy interferences head on today and claim the facts of your power and principle over deception. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. God bless you. Love, Carolyn, from 144godcode.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Adrian Elise. January 1st through 8th, 2024, go time. Happy New Year. 2024 starts off with a burst of energy with Mars crossing over the galactic center in Sagittarius and 3 major planets turning direct. Mars is just finishing up his square with Neptune, facing off with the lies and delusions that are keeping us disempowered. Mars is ready to blast off with this conjunction to the galactic center of destiny. We are realizing that we are the ones we have been waiting for. We have so much power within. They did everything to try to hide it from us. But now we are stepping back into our potency, and we won't back down. Mars and Mercury retrogrades connection in Sagittarius last week was an activation of the spiritual warrior. We are hearing the call to stand in our power and write for the world we want to see. Mercury is just turning direct on January 2nd at 22 degrees Sagittarius. Mercury turning direct means that he will remain in square to Neptune for close to 3 weeks. We are wading through the lies upon lies we have been told, trying to make sense of our reality. The pantomime continues with this square as active. The final exact hit of the square between Mercury and Neptune is on January 11th, the same day as the Capricorn new moon. The moon and the sun will be an exact square to the nodes of the moon in Aries and Libra for this new moon that happens at 20 degrees, 44 minutes, a major marker of the turning of time. And Capricorn, it's about an age of human sovereignty. Venus has crossed over into the sign of Sagittarius, the rising of the phoenix, but is now in square to Saturn and Pisces, bringing a challenge to her ascent. The old patriarchal structures are trying to hold her down once again. We are experiencing a bloom of the dark ages, with the oppressive energies of globalist powers continuing to push their sick agenda. In Sagittarius, Venus is ready to claim back her dream and the original dream of Mother Earth, but old structures are standing in her way. Saturn in Pisces is like being ensnared in the old patterns of the past. Everything is blooming in order for it to unwind and heal, so we can move forward. Saturn is now at 3 degrees Pisces, halfway through his retrograde shadow. Saturn is about to get a makeover, coming into sextile with Jupiter and Taurus in the first week of February. Abundance is a good look. We are claiming back our ultimate ideal timeline, and it's a golden age. Chiron, Jupiter, and now Mercury have all turned direct this week. It's time to rock and roll, but we are still in the holy nights, the days between Christ Mass and Epiphany, marking a time in between time, and it will take a bit of time to unravel out of the retrograde energy. Mercury will transit back into Capricorn on January 15th and come out of retrograde shadow on January 21st. Frustrations are building as we see through the lies and realize that it didn't have to be like this. We live in an incredibly messed up world, and humanity has been taking the blame. But we are finding out that we have been controlled and manipulated, lied to, and brainwashed to accept this crazy world as true. The human race has been taken over by mind control and propaganda. But 2024 is a year that we stand up and demand truth and justice. We just can't go on like this. Massive changes are coming. It's January 2024 when major player Pluto moves over into the sign of Aquarius, marking our entry into the Aquarian age. Pluto at 29 degrees Capricorn is bringing a bloom of control energies, and the powers that were take their last stand. It's out with the good old boy club. Now that we know the truth, it's just too distasteful, and we cannot allow it to go on. There is major unrest growing in the population, especially with this Mars transit. People are starting to see what really matters, and they are feeling ready to stand up and fight for it. The Sun in Capricorn is coming into a tense square with Chiron in Aries this weekend, just in time for Epiphany. This tells us that 2024 is about claiming our sovereign right to exist as who we really are in our full power and potential. The wheel of time must turn. Our ascension cannot be stopped. 2024 is like a threshold of no return. A new world awaits. From AdrianElise.com. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Collin Lemma. 144 flowing in. On Tuesday, January 2nd, Venus, ruler of the Divine Feminine archetype and freedom-oriented fire sign Sagittarius, is approaching a difficult inconjunct to Jupiter, ruler of expanded perceptions, and grounded earth sign Taurus. This will become exact Wednesday morning at 5:55 a.m. EST. Also today, the moon, ruler of our emotions, is in analyzing Virgo, and in a challenging square connection to Mars, planet of action, and liberating Sagittarius, as well as a trine to Pluto, planet of transformation, and goal-oriented Capricorn. It seems as though we have the energy of exploration, of new horizons on our mind. However, there are still some things to either work out or that are holding us back from moving forward. Now that Mercury, ruler of the mental realm, has turned back to direct motion, we are ready to sort out these things and possibly have conversations, if appropriate, in order to do so. We want to start out the new year with a clean slate and a new confidence about what the future holds. Set your intentions and get ready to spread your wings. Blessings of love and light to all from sacredsoulempowerment.com. And today from Divine Star of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Mercury stations direct in Sagittarius on the Sabian symbol, a group of immigrants as they fulfill the requirements of entrance into the new country. After 3 weeks of considering career goals, accomplishments, objectives, and vision, finally there is a shift towards new horizons. The gate opens, documents are stamped, plans finalized. Yes, the language everyone else speaks may sound strange, so it may take time to find our way, figure out connections, and clarify our itinerary. A new land is often very different to what we anticipated. Gather your bearings, find your feet. For some, this may be a literal journey, a holiday, or a longer life-changing venture. For others, this is a symbolic gate leading to the next assignment along life's journey. Either way, keep an open mind as to how the next stage will unfold. Listen and learn to bolster courage. Be flexible enough to make alterations as and when required. Give yourself an experience of a lifetime. The next chapter begins now. Wave goodbye to the past. Be excited for the story to come. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 74, White Solar Wizard. Today is a solar day, meaning it's the 9th day of the wave spell. The keywords associated with it are realizing, intention, and pulse. The 9th day is a very powerful number, so be very careful about your intentions. Unless we are disciplined, we can take things that we don't need just because it is easy, like taking candy from a baby. Unscrupulous people can take advantage over others. The lesson of number 9 is that power comes at a cost. This is why I always say on number 9 days to be discerning with what you go for. Today is the White Wizard, and its keywords are enchant, receptivity, and timelessness. The Wizard of the Tzolk'in is a charming character who can mesmerize all that encounters him. If you are a wizard, you are always charming, but when it's your day, you have even more power over others. So be careful how you use your charms. We can all take a leaf out of the wizard's book of spells and use it to enchant others. Enchantment can occur as pleasant surprises, chance encounters, or magical journeys. The wizard is an alchemist, and he loves to put us all under a spell. By the end of the day, you may feel a little weirded out and not entirely sure what just happened. And today from Divine Star of the Light, Christina Papa Giorgio, White Solar Wizard, 9 Ish, Keen 74, 2nd of January 2024. Hip hip hooray, it's super magical white wizardry day, surrendering to the magic of love. 2-1-2023 equal 218 equal 29 equal 11 equal 2. 2-2, day codes, 2, twins, duality, partners, alliances, cooperation. 11, portal gate, polarity, illumination. Month year codes, 1, new beginnings, original, leader, independent, unique. 8, infinite, abundant source flow. 9, endings, completion, service, mission, humanity, grace, divinity. 20, the awakening, clear vision. 24, charisma, happiness, healing, joy. Keen 74 equal 11, gate, portal. On a 2-11 code day equal 11-11. Double wizardry day with a yearly overtone wizard adding his power. A fantastic way to start the new year. A very powerful day for the New Earth wizards to step up and claim their heart power. A very powerful magical day, one of my favorite combos. White Wizard and White World Bridger combined with White Dog, triple white codes today. Purity and truth of spirit through white magic. My kind of wonderful, what a treat. The White Clan are the refiners. They aim to purify your mind, body, and soul to increase your light quotient and become the pure embodiment of spirit. Today we have 3 times the white spirit power assisting you in increasing your pure vibe. So vibe high, dear ones. The light codes are pouring forth. Day 9 in the White World Bridger wave spell of surrender, letting go, forgiveness, networking, and building bridges. Today is all about building the bridges to other worlds through surrendering to the magical power of our purest heart. Tone of creation, solar tone 9 operates in the spiritual realm, action realizing, power to pulse, essence intention. The 9th day of the White World Bridger wave spell is the one that gives the last push prior to manifestation. The solar phase is where we wake up to the fact that our will affects the reality we experience, so we begin pulsing, extending our intent into realization, visualizing what we want to manifest, and pulsing that intention from our heart. This assists us in making our dreams come true. This is potent manifestation energy today. What are you pulsing today through your heart in this magical manifestation day? What dreams are you pulsing into existence? We are gifted once again with a divine, magical, spiritual day supporting us to expand as solar humans through the power of love. How divinely perfecto that we start the year pulsing forth love to realize our dreams. A great blueprint for a brilliant year. Today's question is, am I willing to totally surrender all that is not love and open my pure heart to its fullest capacity in order to pulse endless unconditional love throughout the cosmos? So beloveds, love this glorious day, love yourself, and love one another. Open your precious heart to the magic and power of love, to connect all hearts as one super divine cosmic heart. We are one. Divine blessings for the continuous pulsing of this wave of love throughout our world. In la ketch a la Keen, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66, Keen 74, White Solar Wizard. The mantra, the code for today is, I pulse in order to enchant. Realizing receptivity, I seal the output of timelessness. With the solar tone of intention, I am guided by the power of heart. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below, what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue our work. So if you'd like to help support our work and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com, or you can make a one-time donation to our PayPal or Stripe accounts. Both links are at eaglelovecondor.com. I'd like to thank and welcome Divine Angel of the Light, Dion Morgan, for your pledge and support on YouTube memberships, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a powerful prayer from Divine Sister of the Light, Yoshiko Prema Swan, Prayer for Blue Star Dragon. Divine Essence of all creation, in this sacred moment I seek awakening, guided by the wisdom of the ancient ways, embraced in the light of the blue star dragons, mighty guardians of the ethereal realms, blue star dragons of timeless energy. Encircle me with your celestial protection, illuminate my path with your radiant insight. As I journey through the layers of my soul, reveal to me the truths hidden in shadows. Let the scales of ignorance fall from my eyes, awaken the deeper understanding within. Breathe into me the blue flames of inner peace, so I may feel the heartbeat of the universe, connecting me to the roots of existence, uniting my spirit with the cosmic dance. Grant me the strength to face my inner light, to embrace the changes that growth brings. guided by the ancestors and their age-old tales, enlightened by prophecies written in the stars. May the blue star dragons watch over my journey, their wings shielding me from doubt and fear, their wisdom lighting my way to enlightenment in this quest for spiritual awakening and truth. So be it in the harmony of the ages, beneath the watchful eyes of ancient spirits. May my spirit soar with the newfound understanding, blessed by the blue star dragon's eternal grace. From Shambhala LightVisionaryArt.com. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed day as we continue our journey through the Ascension portal and into the new heaven upon the new earth. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.